Hello everybody, Josh Mash the Phoenix, and welcome to the world of Viva Piñata. Doesn't it look gorgeous? So I stumbled upon a portal and just fell through it, and now we're here, which is, what on earth is that up on the mountain? That's, what, it's shooting something. This is so insane. Awesome. And then there's this girl crying, hello there. Weird face mask girl.
Hello.
Hello.
I was hoping someone would come and help me tidy
What?
up this mess.
Well, I mean, we didn't exactly come here on purpose.
I'm Leafos, and I'm here to help you.
Hello, Leafos. Pleasure to meet you. So, what are you supposed to help me with? I mean, I've just come out of a portal, so I don't understand. What on earth is that? It's a flying book. The journal. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, it's so nice.
I've given you the journal. When you finish talking to me, press X to open.
No, Leafos, just really, we have to go through this. Well, I guess this is kind of a kid's game, so I guess you do have to have the long-winded tutorials. Oh, that's so incredible! And I've forgotten how to activate alerts. Oh, thank you, Leafos. Okay, so perhaps I need to do that. Yeah, okay, thanks, Leafos. We don't need to do that. So I'm just going to get through this tutorial quickly. Leafos is like a magician. She's a witch! Burn her! Burn her at the stake! She has magical powers. Really?
Okay.
You have magical powers, and you gave me a busted shovel. That thing looks terrible. How am I supposed to do anything with a busted shovel? It looks like someone's taken a chunk out the end and then... Really? You give me a busted shovel. You have the powers of a god, and you give me a busted shovel. How dare you? And wow, I've forgotten how awkward the controls are in this game. Can we change that? We need to change the controls because they're very awkward. So if no one, if you haven't, that's the simple. I don't think so somehow. There we go, much nicer. That's advanced apparently, but I guess this is a kid's game. So if nobody's ever played this game before, this is Viva Piñata. And basically the premise of this game is that you make your own garden and you get piñatas to come live in it. So basically piñatas, you know, in this world piñatas are like animals, and this is like a sanctuary for them, and you're building a sanctuary and stuff. So yeah, and it's a very fun game. It's a very chillax game. You can just sort of chill and play this game and relax. You know, it doesn't require too much input in the way of your mind and such. You can just sort of we have a worm! Oh my god! Hello! Hey little buddy! Look at you doing your little flips there. Yeah, your crazy patterns.
Well done. You attracted a
Oh, thanks,
worm.
Leafos. I really don't feel patronised right now.
Because...
So, and every time you like destroy these junk pieces, you get lots of money. So we're gonna make sure to get rid of them. Okay, yes, I want to whack the hard soil, please. Thank you. So, yeah, as I explained the game there, basically the premise is you start off with this trashy garden, and you build it up and you make it all pretty, and lots of piñatas come to it, and you try and get them to live in your garden, and they become your piñatas. And obviously the aim of the game is to get as many awesome different piñatas as possible. It's like Pokemon, catch them all, but instead of catching them all out of, you know, when they probably didn't want to be caught, and you sort of force them into slavedom, in this one you just get to you sort of not coax them, but you sort of attract them to your garden and let them live there for free, and not shove them in a Pokeball that probably squishes them. And yeah, I'm basically saying Pokemon is slavery. Because I'm with Peter on this one. No, I'm not really. If anyone's actually seen the whole Peter episodes of Mario and Pokemon, then you know they made a picture, like a picture of two Pokemon all beaten up with bruises, and they called it Pokemon Black and Blue. I found it quite funny, but honestly, Peter, you don't do anything for animals. You literally just try and live off the attention that you get from your outrageous claims and stuff. So yeah, I don't even understand why your organisation is still in business. But anyway, they're probably come and get me now and sort of I don't know, do something. But anyway, so yes, Viva Piñata! I got this game long ago. This is like a 2006 game, I believe. This is when the Xbox 360 first came out, and when I first got my Xbox 360 there was a demo of this on the old Xbox Live gaming thing, the old marketplace. God, I miss that thing. So simple, not full of advertisements and crap like that. But oh well, I guess that's Microsoft for you. And I downloaded the demo, and I think you had like an hour's time limit on your, like you could have an hour in the garden, which more demos should be doing. More demos should just do like hour-long demos, not just a very short section like bloody Lightning Returns, where you got like 50 seconds of fighting and 50 hours of cutscenes, because that's not really a demo. Oh look, we got 2 worms. That's awesome, and we got an award. Really, we got an award for a worm visiting us. This. So patronising. No, but this is a kids game, so you do expect them to do that. Then again, I don't really agree with giving someone an award for silly things, because that just doesn't make sense to me. But we won't get into all of that stuff. So yes, just cleaning up our garden right now because it's an absolute mess. An absolute mess. But yeah, this is just a game where you can sort of just relax, sort of just, you know, it's a really relaxing game, and you can just chill and build your garden up and collect lots of piñatas. But once I played the demo of this, I was absolutely hooked. It's just such a nice game to play. Just, as I said, really relaxing, and, you know, doesn't require much thinking. Not like I'm trying to say I don't have brain power. It's just, you know, occasionally you don't want to do a lot of thinking. You just want to sort of relax and play, and yeah. And then eventually I bought it because it was awesome, and I had an awesome experience, and I think I played it for like a couple of weeks non-stop because it was awesome. That and Oblivion, I think, because at the time Oblivion had just come out on the Xbox 360. So wow, that was so long ago now. 2006. That was more than 8 years ago now. I feel so old. I feel so old. And I think I was a teenager when when Xbox 360 came out, so I do feel old. But anyway, so we have our grass seed packet now, and basically we're just going to coat the earth in lots of lovely grass. And sadly, there's still lots of junk around here, but eventually we'll. Okay, what on earth? Oh, yay! Yay! Woohoo! The worm has decided to be a resident. He likes my garden so much. Thank you, Mr. Worm. Oh, and now we have a serpent. Oh yeah. And there's I've forgotten how you do it, but there's a way in which you can basically, once they become residents, once you have 2 residents of the same piñata, they sort of sometimes they'll fall in love if you get the requirements to meet that, and then they get jiggy with it, and then this bird woman sort of drops off an egg, and then it hatches, and then there's another worm in it, we'll say, another one of those piñatas.
Now that you have the...
Alright, I don't need notifications. Can I turn these bloody notifications off? They're irritating. Apparently not. What's on the video options? No? Okay, let's... TV type standard, LCD, plasma. Oh, didn't I? Did that. Well, let's go for LCD, because I think I have an LCD. Liquid crystal display for the win! So now that we have this little guy as... Oh, right! No, go away! God, you're so annoying, Lethos. So now that this little guy is our resident, we can change him in... we can change his name, which I'm going to do. I don't think we can change his tag just yet. But where's his name? How do we change his name? I've forgotten. I don't want him to be called Worm1. No, it's horrid. It's horrid. Basic info. There we go. Okay. We are going to call you Wimmy Wham. Wimmy Wham. Awesome sauce. There we go. Wimmy Wham. Yeah. Gives him a cool name, and eventually we'll decorate him and give him some awesome decals. Wimmy Wham! And now we get to meet Willy. I'm so childish and laughing at that name, but I can't help it, people. Sometimes stuff like that's funny. Yeah, okay, I know. So basically, really? Okay, so we have a Pidgeotto ripoff, as I'm sure Nintendo would say, that's a ripoff of Pidgeotto, that's a ripoff. Because that's all those game companies seem to do now. They can't make decent games, they're running out of money, so what the hell? Okay, apparently, oh right, this is the worm hut. I didn't really want to build this right now, but okay. It's glitching out like nobody's business. So we have to let Willy come over and build that for us. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, all these games companies seem to just be suing each other over the most ridiculous things because, let's face it, they're not making any money off their games. That's because they're really crap, because they don't know how to make games anymore. Please. But actually, one game in particular, other than Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, which I am hopefully going to claim, I'm hopefully going to pre-order soon, because I'd like to get the Steelbook edition. I know I have been complaining about it, and obviously I did say that I wasn't going to get it first day, but I've been a fan of the Final Fantasy 13 franchise, despite the fact that I am quite disappointed in Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, mainly just because of the ending, which, you know, there's other parts of the game that annoy me and irritate me too, but I still would like to get my hands on that. I did get Final Fantasy 13 when it first came out, and I kind of do want to get the Steelbook edition, because I never got a special edition of Final Fantasy 13 or Final Fantasy 13 2. So, although I have to say, the Final Fantasy 13 special edition looked really awesome. I think one of them was a Japan exclusive, but in Japan, like, one of the editions, you got like the game, and then you got some fancy artwork and stuff, and then you got cans of drink, like these special designed cans with like all of the characters from Final Fantasy 13 on them. So like you had Snow and Sarah and Lightning, obviously, and Vanille and Fang and whiny bitch Hope, and then you also had like Yargarosh and Jill and stuff, and they look really awesome. Obviously, yeah, I mean that's cool, but the only thing is I wouldn't really want to drink them, because I'd want to drink them because I'd wonder what it tastes like. Whatever, I think it was like a soft drink in there, but then I wouldn't want to drink it because, you know, I don't want to ruin the can. But then again, I guess I could like empty the contents and then just keep the can, of course. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool, interesting, certainly different. I think most special editions nowadays are really terrible and they just have no imagination. And if you expect people to pay ridiculous amounts of money, oh dear, lovely. I'd like to get one of them, hopefully, eventually. They are actually, if I'm not mistaken, they're a bastard to get into your garden. Pardon my language, but they are a real bugger. So, yeah, okay, you don't have to tell me every time something turns up. And you don't have to tell me that I need to whack that with a shovel. But, you know, if you expect people to pay like hundreds of pounds for your bloody special edition, you make it special, because I know these special editions with the artwork books really don't cost all that much at all. You know, they're getting done for cheap as chips, and then they make you pay an extortionate amount just for a damn special edition that probably doesn't even cost them that much. If you want to charge that much, include like a freaking no DLC malarkey. You know, keep it on the disc. Don't just try and get people out of their money. But like, add some sort of giant ass figurine that moves and talks or something, or you know, something interesting, something good for the players. So not just ridiculous. I mean, artwork books are okay, I guess, but usually they're sort of paper thin. Like they're really not that. There's not that much artwork in there. And our worms are in love. That's so cute. And I forgot to name this one. Let's change your name to Wham. All right. No, wait. How did I spell it on the? Yeah, I think I spelled it this way, didn't I? Wham. Wazzle. If anyone gets that reference, please tell me. Look, Wimmy Wham, Wham Wham. No, Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle. Okay. If anyone gets that reference, please do tell me, because yeah, it's a funny episode or something. So he hasn't eaten a mouse yet, so he won't become one of our residents yet. And sadly, this one. All right, this one becomes a resident once these two get jiggy with it. So let's get them to get jiggy with it so we can get ourselves a Pidgeotto ripoff. Pidgeotto ripoff. Nah. And can we? I don't think we can add anything to our garden yet. We literally just have to wait for these two to get jiggy with it. Oh, they're in love. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, look at them. Spinning around and doing that crazy stuff that they do.
Welcome to romancing.
Okay, so this is kind of fun. So for them to get jiggy with it, we have to sort of do a puzzle, which I don't think it doesn't really work like that in real life. But okay. Interesting. And yeah, obviously these coins are for you. If you collect them all, they go straight into your bank. You know, you don't have to collect them, but obviously we want to collect them so we can buy awesome things for our garden.
Now you've completed the game.
Yeah, and now we can go and watch them get jiggy with it in the hut. But don't worry, this is a kid-friendly game, guys. So they're just going to dance, and that's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's how the real people do it. That's the hardcore way. In you go, Wimmy Wham. Or Wham Wazzle. I don't know which one you are because it's not letting me see your name. No, what are you doing? Yeah, into the pipe. Into the really weird worm hut made of bamboo. I thought worms lived under the ground, but okay. Oh, okay, that does lead under the ground. My bad. Here we go. Yeah! Get on with it. Yeah, come on, Wimmy Wham. Show those skills. Dancing. Yeah. Get it on. Look at that. They've just got some... They grow up so fast. They got some real creativity in them. They're going to go far. And that's it. So now we just have to wait for the... Yeah, here we go. Storkos. She brings the eggs. She has an egg shed. And yeah. Alright. She is really creepy. I find her really creepy. And she's got gigantic coconuts. I'm just saying. Like, why? It doesn't make sense. It's scary. Okay, so now, if we're lucky, our dear Sparrowmint here will turn into a resident. If we're lucky, because I'm not sure if he likes my garden enough yet. But we'll see. Oh, there's a donut. Hopefully he comes into our garden so I can just see what his requirements are. Each Piñata has their own requirements to become a resident, and they each have their own requirements to become to romance. So here's our egg, which will be our next worm. Or what are they called? Wormals? I've forgotten now because I've named them. Every time a new Piñata hatch, yada 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 yada. Thank you. We can't do much right now, can we? Really? Because we haven't unlocked. Oh! No! Get rid of it. No. Okay, right. Oh, look, it's a little baby! It's a little baby wormy! No! So now we're going to design a tag. And basically these sort of hang on your Piñatas. Okay, what? No, I want to change how it looks. How do I do this? Ah, there we go. Lovely. Right, what should we have? Should we have a skull and crossbones? I don't think so. That's a little bit morbid. A jigsaw! Banjo-Kazooie! Obviously, if you guys don't know, the guys that made Banjo-Kazooie Rare made this game. So, just a little bit of info for you. Paintbrush? I don't think so. Balloons? Nah, not that cool. Not that cool. Bow tie? Nope. A diamond? I don't think so. A leaf? No. Come on, there must be something cool. Really? Really? Sad, happy faces? Scary people! No! No, that doesn't look nice. I don't like any of them. I'm looking for something professional here. I'm trying to be an artist. You know, let's just go with the traditional Xbox controller because we can. And we'll make it red. And we'll make it purple as well. Oh, lovely! What such great colour designs. Save changes. I'm not actually finished with the logo yet. Please don't go back to... Thank you. And now we change our pattern. Let's have... yeah, no. No. None of these patterns are really all that nice. Do I have to have a pattern? Okay, let's have these squares because they look interesting, I guess. And we'll have like the Xbox colours. So green. And black? I don't know what Xbox... They changed. Yeah, green and black, that's cool. And then for our frame, let's change our frame to something really quirky, something hip-hop. I don't know why I said that, please don't judge me. Don't judge me. Let's just have a plain one. That one's nice. And I feeling orange. I'm feeling a bit of orange. All of these colours really don't work together, but oh well. I'm feeling orange. Maybe just an orange border. There we go. Save. Lovely. Probably the most clashing colour tag scheme thing, whatever. But let's change this guy's names to Wiglet. So, Wiglet. There we go. Little Winnie the Pooh reference there, I guess. And hopefully this experiment will soon change into our resident, because they have romanced, and it is time to initiate residency power. Or not. He's just doing some really weird said hip hop. Oh no, he's not doing it anymore. Yay! He's our resident. I haven't really thought of a name for experiment. I'm not quite sure.
A baby.
Maybe we should go for some adult humour now. We'll call you. We'll call. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna call you Spits, and the next one could be called Swallows. I'm sorry, ladies and gents, but I couldn't help myself. I just had to. It was demanding of it. So now we have experiment. I don't know. We haven't unlocked the shop yet, so we can't build ourselves a hut. The cocoon hatched. Oh, okay. So now Wiglet has turned into a big worm instead of being a little one, and now he can get jiggy with his parents, which is kind of freaky to me. But it's the world of Viva Piñata. Incest is very much okay. So we have our first plant here, and we're going to stick it there. Whee! Done. And I actually shouldn't have done it like that. Let's pick it up. Let's drop it. And let's get our shovel out and dig a hole. No, we can't, apparently. Pick up. Plant. There we go. And in it goes. Lovely. Now we have a plant, which looks like a radish. I think it's purple, so it must be a radish.
Well,
thank you. And, you know, the miraculous magician that Leafos is, she gives us a really terrible watering can. Because she just feels like being harsh to you. And we don't want to water this plant too much, for fear of drowning it. And this is kind of boring. Can we just long pour, please? La da 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 da. Oh no! Oh no, we're drowning him. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't die on me, please. Don't eat him. Don't eat him. He's gonna be okay. Wham Wazzle, what are you doing here? That's probably not even how you spell Wazzle, but oh well. And we have another experiment, apparently. Where is he? There he is. Hello. Let's change your name to Swallows. Oh dear. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I do apologise if I sound a bit stuffed up. I don't know if I have a cold or it's just because the heating was on last night and the heating does bad things to my soul. But yes. So this is nice. I still haven't got access to the shop, so I really wish this game would just let you quit all this boring sort of. Well, I'd say this is like tutorial mode still at the moment. Whee! And I think we can change how fast we go. Yeah, like super fast and slow, super fast and chilling amongst the plants. And now we're going at the need of speed. And I'm being really random. I don't know why. I'm literally waiting for the game to continue forward. Oh, right, hold on. We can make these two romance, can't we? I know we don't have a hat. But sadly, for these two to get it on, they have to each eat a worm, I think. Which means we have to sacrifice Wimmy Wham and Wham Wazzle. I don't want them to go.
you seem...
Okay, quickly guys. Oh, we learnt the basics, thank you. Quickly, you two get it on again, so you leave 2 children as your legacy, and then I'm afraid you're both going to get eaten by spits and swallows. And we have a Mousemallow. I like that name, Mousemallow. It's cute. Freaking gigantic ears for a mouse, but I'm just saying. Leafos, can you I mean, why are you still here? You're not really helping me anymore, are you? You're just sort of walking around my garden and making a mess. Okay, what's happening? Oh, okay, they're getting jiggy with it again. Come and get me! I'm coming to get you, my damsel in distress! Let me just get this gold! because they need it. 11. So the gold ones give you 10, or bronze ones give you 2, and then the silver ones give you 5. That shouldn't have taken me that long to figure out, but I'm afraid it did. It's still the morning here, people. God. Don't judge. Oh, okay, we have a radish now. And this is what the marshmallow, I think, believes likes. Likes. Convenient how she gave us I've forgotten exactly what that is again now. Oh, turnip. No, that's not turnip. What did I call it before that? A parsnip? No. Oh, God, I've forgotten what I called it. Did I call it a turnip? It is a turnip, isn't it? But I called it something different before. A beetroot. Did I call it a beetroot? I don't know if it's a beetroot or a turnip. I should really know these things. But this is Viva Piñata. It's not real. So it could be anything. Does it say what it is? A turnip! Yeah! I got it partially right. Yeah! And now it's getting late at night. Darkness descends over the garden. And sadly our sparrowmints, spits and swallows have to sleep outside because I still have no access to Willy the Builder's shop. Curse you, Willy the Builder! Curse you, you bastard! Pardon my language. I would try to keep swearing down to a nil point, but sometimes you just have to. Where did these patches come from? I certainly did not put them there myself. I grassed up this area pretty well. Okay, I guess we just can't do that. So eventually, once we get a higher level of Gardner rating, or whatever you want to call it, that really didn't make much sense. Once we're at a higher level as a Gardner, Lethos will give us the deeds to more of that land. I believe you get it in small chunks. I think there's 2 more levels.
Here,
and yay, we have what?
From now on, you can see what time it is in the garden.
Oh, thank you. What, you couldn't have given me that beforehand? Okay, so we have another worm here, which Wimmy Wham. I really don't want to kill you both. I feel really sentimental towards these 2 now. They're my little wormies. They were my first residents. I can't kill them. I can't kill you. No, I can't. It's too harsh. I mean, I love spits and swallows too, but not as much as you guys. And also, when you do have a house, you can look inside and see them sort of sleeping. No, look at them. They're sleeping. That's so cute. So cute. My dog is sleeping right next to me as well. I thought I'd just let you know. Because, yeah. No, isn't that cute? And I think they have a picture of a squirrel piñata for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but I guess they just have odd taste in pictures. So, Wiglet, Wham Wazzle, and... look, we have another one. Oh, look how small he is. She's so cute. So cute. Okay, 1 4. We are going to name you Wiggles. Not very, original, I know, but... Wiglet and Wiggles, they're obviously they're brother and sister, or brother and brother, or sister and sister, so they have to have kind of matching names, or similar names, you know? Wiggles, go to bed now. Wiggles, it's bedtime. Bedtime. Bedtime, Wiggles. You're too young to be up this late. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Off you go. I've never actually seen one of the baby piñatas in the house before, so I'm going to look inside once Wiggles gets in there. Come on, where's Wiggles' name? Where's Wiggle? There we go. Let's have a look at the happy family that will soon be torn asunder. Wiggles is apparently the same size inside, which doesn't make much sense to me, but okay. And they also have a hook in there. They have a fisherman's hook. Is that sort of satire? Because that... I don't know. That must be satire. Very dark, very black humour right there for worms at least. And who's up? Spitz is up for some reason. Spitz, you should be sleeping. And we can't advance time, which is really annoying. I'd like to advance time, but we can't. Wimmy Wham and Wham Wazzle. I hope you don't mind me sacrificing you for you know, what I'm about to do I'm not proud of, but Wimmy Wham, Wham Wazzle, you've been good to me. But it's time for the garden. Okay, hold on, wait. Wiglet, can you go to bed, please? I don't want you to see this. Wiggles, bed, please. Please go to bed. I don't want to explain why your mum and dad aren't going to be here in 2 seconds. Okay, swallows. Attack!
A hunt is...
Yeah, I know. Spits! Attack! I'm sorry, Wham Wazzo, I loved you. No. No, the kids are here. Quickly, hide.
Here are the...
Okay, so, actually, well, you know, despite the fact that Wham Wazzo was just killed, as you can see, he's been reborn outside, so now he's just not one of our residents.
You've leveled...
So, yeah. Okay, what's happening here? Yeah, I didn't need to know that. I was looking at Swallows, but thanks, game. So, now Swallows has eaten one worm. Sadly, Spitz has not, which means Wimmy Wham. I'm afraid it's time for you to go too. But I'm sure you and Wham Wazzle will meet up on the outside and, you know, just hook up. And now it's time to meet Cedos, the creepy damn brother of Lethos. I think he's the brother. That is just creepy. This is a kid's game, and even that gives me nightmares. I shall eat your face off. But the significance of Cedos is he gives us seeds. I'm sure you all managed to work that one out. No, don't eat part of your parents, because that's cannibalism. There you go. Right, so Spitz has eaten one worm, so has Swallows. Okay, good, thank God. We still can't access the shops though. Lethos, yeah. Hello, Cedos. Give us some seeds, please. Make it snappy. Don't take all day now. Hello.
Hello, I'm Cedos. Take a seed, and don't hit me with your spit.
Well, if you hadn't said that, I wouldn't be tempted to. But no, if you do hit him with your spade, he basically drops really bad plants. Really bad plant seeds. Now, we can... I don't know how many seeds we can actually get out of him. But we're going to try and get as many as possible, because plants are one of the things that... Okay, we only got 3 out of him. Yeah, he only gives you a certain amount. But plants basically... attract certain piñatas to your garden. So of course we have to put plants down. This one's quite healthy, this one's quite healthy, and so is this one, so we do not have to worry about the plants. And I don't know why I'm speaking in this odd voice, but yes. And there's a marshmallow! I was about to say marshmallow there, but it's a marshmallow. It's a marshmallow! It's marshmallow! Marshmallow? I used to say marshmallow. Isn't that one of the spellings of marshmallow? Or mallow? Whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure. I'm really going off topic here, but yeah. So anyway, I was talking about earlier 2 games I wanted. So obviously I do want Lightning Returns. And one of the reasons I do want to pre-order it is not just for the really cool Steelbook edition, which I do want because it looks cool. And I've never got a special edition of Final Fantasy 13. And this will be my last chance to get one, so... But also because I'd very much like to do a playthrough of it. So, Nyx's adventure in Lightning Returns! I'm not sure what I would call it, but as soon as it comes out, I'm not really sure how people would feel about me doing a blind playthrough. Yeah, we have a marshmallow now, awesome sauce, because he ate our turnip. You ate my turnip, I should kill you. You have pink lips, that's really weird. But, yeah, I'm not sure how people would feel about me doing a blind playthrough. Basically, that just means that I just play the game straight away, having not played it before, and I'll probably fluff up on a few areas. I was about to call this blind. I am not thinking straight. It's apparently I cannot multitask. Not good. So we're going to call this one Pinky, and we're going to call the other one Brain, if we get another one. Pinky and the brain, 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 da 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 da, da da. Really old cartoons. Really old. I'm just remembering really old childhood cartoons. But anyway, enough about my age. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how people would feel about a blind Let's Play. I've never done one before, so it could be quite fun. And I would like to share my experience with everyone on what I think of the game, and obviously just my first experiences while playing it, because the reason I know I said that I wasn't going to get it, I'm sort of contradicting myself now, because way back I said I wasn't. I don't think that my reasons for not wanting to get it straight away were utterly valid. I mean, yes, there isn't really no need to buy it as soon as it comes out, because £40 is still somewhat ridiculous amount for that game, considering it, the production factor that's gone into it. Not that high production development to me, but you know, I'm still a really big fan of the Final Fantasy 13 series. I want to know how it finishes off, and I kind of want that special edition case. It's basically a steelbook case, and I know it's just a case, but it does look really nice. And if you're a big fan of something, you know, you can, you know, sometimes you sort of do stuff like that. You buy things like that, you know, just why people buy really expensive special editions. Not because you get really cool stuff. Although, yes, I'm sure that getting cool stuff is... Oh, no! He ate my marshmallow! You ate Pinky! How could you? No! Don't eat your brethren! That's freaking carnivore! Get out of my garden! Eating your brother? That's just not right. But, yeah. So, you know, much like people buy very expensive special editions, it's not just because there's cool stuff, but of course they're big fans of the series most of the time, and that's why they sort of justify buying it. So I really do want to pre-order it. I'm not saying I have to get permission from you guys, obviously, but I do very much want to buy it when it first comes out. So contradicting myself what I said way back, I could wait until it's cheaper, but that steelbook edition looks really nice, and I really want to just play the game all the way through. Just because I want to see what else they've done with the story, despite the fact the ending is utterly atrocious to me, but I'll just ignore that. I'll just ignore the terrible ending that some people have seen, I believe, by now. So yeah, I'll just ignore that atrocious ending. But yes, I very much want to do a playthrough of it, and a blind playthrough or just a normal playthrough. I could always sort of play a few hours of the game, so I know what I'm going to come across during the first couple of hours, and then record it, and then just keep doing that, so I can sort of advance in my own game, and then advance in the playthrough save file. But that way I'll know what's going to come up. I'm not going to be too... I'm not going to be... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to know what's ahead, basically. What's ahead and what I'm going to have to do, so I don't like drag out the episode way too long just trying to defeat the one enemy because I don't know how to defeat him. But then again, a blind let's play, it seems quite appealing. But if anyone wants to sort of give me their opinion on that, please do. Otherwise I'll just make the decision, and maybe I'll do a blind let's play and then I'll do a proper one a year after or something. You know, one that's a little bit more in depth and such. But anyway, we have new pinatas. So we have a snake, and we're going to call him Slivers because that's really generic, and it's the first thing that came to my head. And I think I called my first snake Slivers when I first played this game. So Slivers! Hello there. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I can imagine you with a top hat. If I can buy you a top hat, I shall. And we're going to call this fly... Ugh, hate flies. We're going to call it Buzz, because, again, it's generic. So why not? I like the generic names. But there's another... Actually, now we've done that. There's another game I really want, which I saw just the other day on Xbox Live, called The Shadows of Mordor. And that game looks incredible. That game looks so much fun. It's coming out this year. It just looks awesome. If anyone's a Lord of the Rings fan, go check it out. It's such an awesome looking game. And I'm definitely going to invest my money in that. Because it just looks... Go and check out the trailer, even if you're not a Lord of the Rings fan, because the game looks incredible. And the way that it works, basically, like, the game, the engine that it has, it generates new enemies in every single playthrough of your game. So you won't have the same enemies twice. You'll have different enemies every time. Like main enemies. I'm not talking about the standard enemies you kill, just like the main bosses and such, like the ones that are significant to the game. And it was so awesome. The just watching the game trailer, and they basically, if you don't kill them straight away, if you don't kill one of the enemies straight away and they manage to escape, they remember what you did to them the last time, and that affects the way they act towards you appearing, and their personality and such. And it's just so, it looks really interesting, really in depth. To me, it looks quite unique. I've never seen a game do this before, but definitely go and check out a trailer. Shadows of Mordor. Just it's so good. It's better to watch the video and let it explain for you. But yeah, really enjoyed that. So now we're going to make our Taffy or Buzz. We're going to make Buzz commit suicide and burn himself. So, oh no! Oh, come on, Buzz, burn yourself. There we go. Now he's on fire, which is not good, of course. So now we're going to put him out. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And this is one of the special hidden creatures. And now our Buzz shall turn into a something even uglier. Yeah, I've forgotten what this is, actually.
Who is a clever
Aren't you a clever gardener? Thank you. So this is a red hot. Much more interesting than the Taffy. So we're going to call this one... Spitfire, because... that was a really awesome World War II British plane, and it makes sense because he's called a Red Hot. So Spitfire he is! Spitfire! So what are Spitfires? A shovel upgrade! Yay! So this is Leafos's dad or grandpa or something, and he upgrades our shovel for us. So now we can do much better things! It's a jewel-encrusted shovel! Awesome sauce! And I've forgotten what this can do exactly. But no. Why in the menu do we still have the terrible shovel then? Oh no, there we go. So this one you can dig holes with, and if you dig holes, your plants basically grow bigger and grow more heads, like flower heads. So has eaten 3 chilies and whatever the other requirement is, we don't know yet. There's a hidden requirement. Anyway, let's go to Willy the Builder. And let's build a house for our experiments so they can romance. Or shall we? Shall we buy one for our Red Hot? No, that's very expensive apparently. That cost 165. We don't have enough money for that. Damn! Curse you, sir, and your really expensive buildings. So we need to make some more money. And I don't believe I have the plants to do that yet, do I? Let's go to Costa-Lots and see if we can buy the plants. I know a way of making a lot of money.
Good morning.
So we don't actually, we need fertilizer as well.
No, I don't mean like that.
And you can buy watering can upgrades from her. He only upgrades your shovel, the granddad, or grandpa or whatever. I don't know who he is. What have we got? We got corn, daisy, buttercup, thistle. We don't have the one I'm looking for just yet, but we will buy some fertilizer. I don't think it really matters what fertilizer we get, but let's buy some purple because why not? Purple's awesome. Alright, we need to have our plants out first. I forgot. You buy in doses. Oh no, it's a sour shelly bean. Dun dun dun. So basically these are the evil piñatas, and they will attack your piñatas if you don't stop them. Oh no, they will eat your plants. Apologies. But eventually we're going to find evil piñatas that will come and attack our piñatas. And then there's also the evil doctor, whatever his name is, Piñata Man. I can't remember his name. But basically, he too comes and kills your piñatas. Ah, no, sorry, I got it wrong there. Do excuse me, I haven't played this game in years. Basically, the evil ones usually come and drop sweets that make your piñatas sick. They're evil sweets. And then there's this evil Doctor Piñata Man who kills your piñatas in one hit. You can't stop him. So, Seedos, can we have some seeds, please? It's a little raisin! Yay! Yay! And I do believe that this one was inspired by the ants off of Banjo-Kazooie, or the termites. Apparently they're termites, but they always seem like ants to me. But I think they are inspired by the ants off of Banjo-Kazooie. Which I guess I could do a playthrough of eventually in the future. Not right now, obviously. But I'm not quite sure if this is going to be a playthrough or is this going to be a random video. I sort of just felt like playing this game today. This morning. Just felt like, oh, you know, I'd like a chillax session of the good old Viva Piñata. So let's dig a hole here, dig a hole here, and dig a hole here. And then we're going to put, I believe that's corn. This is a poppy, and that is a tulip. So let's put them all in. Okay, that can't go in a hole, apparently. No worries. Gretchen Fetch'em! probably the coolest looking character in this game because she has hypno eyes. And she's clearly a hottie. Yes. So there's Shelly Beans right there, and I'm going to have to wait to go into the shop. Fanny Franca. Okay, if you look there's a Banjo-Kazooie blueprint next to her male thing. But I'm sorry, Fanny Franca. There's just something about that name. Right, quickly, we need to attack him. Oh, no, we can't. He's still. He's going to eat our seeds or something. I thought you could attack these. Apparently not. Okay, yeah. So we don't want our piñatas eating those sweets because they will make them sick. So hopefully that's the only one he'll drop. Eventually we'll be able to buy totem poles that stop these creatures getting in, but they're very expensive. So can you please leave? I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? I just want him to leave. Leave! And yes, it was corn. I was correct. Leave my garden, sir. You really weird looking creature. Leave my garden now. Poke, poke, poke.
There's a fat...
Oh dear. I don't think my worm is going to make it. No. No, 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 no. Draw! No, 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 no. I just thought some Western music would have been better. You feeling lucky, punk? I'm feeling quite lucky to you, boy. I don't know where I was going with this. Go on, worm, attack him. Yeah, make him feel bad. No, he's been electrocuted. No! No! Go on, Wiglet. Yeah! Come on, Wiglet, you can do it. Wiglet 1. Oh, yeah. That's the power of worms. They're super awesome. With powers of... Yeah, so anyway. He's now feeling sick. I don't think I've ever seen him like this before. Oh well, I can't move him. He's literally just there, so we're just gonna have to leave him for now. Let's go back to Costalots and buy some fertilizer so we can fertilize our plants.
Good morning.
And basically, fertilizer.
Can I interest you in something seedy? No, I don't mean like that.
Oh, Costalot, you naughty girl! I love how these games have some like subtle adult humor hidden in there. That's a bit weird sometimes. Like the Lion King has like penises and really weird like things written into the grass if you like pause the game. Okay, so that doesn't work. No, that was a waste. I've just wasted all those doses. Okay.
Thanks.
I wish...
Yeah, well, you're an extortionate bastard, aren't you? Cost a lot. Alright, yes, we're going to put a fence up. Actually, can we buy a totem pole from you yet? Apparently not. Okay, eventually we're going to want to do an exploit in this game that basically allows us to stop the evil doctor from getting into our garden. Well, I don't think we're going to unlock that in time. I do plan on just doing an hour's worth here.
You've got a problem. If no...
Any longer? Oh, well, I don't know actually. I guess I'll just keep going until I feel like stopping. So, no, we don't. Blimmin' hell, you're expensive, aren't you? God! Yeah, there's no way of actually oh yes, that's right, tafflies. I forgot. Tafflies you can sell for a lot of money. Oh, what's going on here?
My name is Jardinero. You've probably heard of me, and if you haven't, then you should.
I haven't actually. I'm the best gardener of Viva Piñata Island. Even after all this time, there's no one as good as I was. Arrogant son of a bastard. The land that you're messing about was used to be my garden. I could make any plant grow, have any piñata stay in my garden. Well, apart from that piñata, apart from one piñata, let's face it. If I couldn't get one, no one else could. Now forget about all that. You've got a long way to go before you can even call this a garden. Not long after I started the garden, I met a wonderful wife. She worked on the ships which traded piñata for goods. Traded piñata for other goods. This was in the days when the piñata only left the island by boat. Piñata Central hadn't been built then. We got married the day that the first parts arrived to build Piñata Central. Mother, my wife, stayed on the island for a whole year and our first child was born. We called him Stardust. When Stardust was 2 years old, my wife had to go back to sea. Piñata Central had installed the first canonata and there were requests for more piñata than ever before. My garden was already impressive and could supply Piñata Central with a really good piñata. With Mother gone, I set about teaching little Stardust about piñata and making the garden the best garden in Piñata Island history. Okay, thank you. I read that really quickly because obviously we don't want to be listening to Gramps all day. I'm not quite sure who Stardust is, but I believe they're all related. Seedos, Storkos. Not Gretchen, Fetchum, and Costalot, of course, but I believe some of them are like siblings. But as I was saying, Spitfires are... not Spitfires. These are very... you can actually sell these guys for a lot, so hopefully this guy becomes a resident and we'll sell him. He can be our first... Piñata... God, voice crack there. Piñata to sell. There we go. Yep, lovely. And, right. No, drop that. We want to use the shovel. Is there a quicker way? I believe there's a quicker way to get the shovel out. There we go. No need to go into the menu. Don't eat my seed, Slivers. I need it. Thank you. In you go. Right, now that that's in, we'll go and put some fertilizer on it. Since, we'll go back to extortion at cost a lot. Hello there.
Just raced by, hasn't it? An excellent choice. Trust me, that'll look great.
Okay, I'm sure it will. You're only saying that because you're getting money from me. Oh, it doesn't work. What on earth? I forgot what plants these actually work on. Oh well, Taffly 2. Time to fly into the fire. Burn it with fire! And I think we'll wait before going into the shop because we don't want our Taffly 2 to burn and turn into a crisp or a cinder. So come on, chop chop. In you go. Burn. Oh no! There you go. God, this guy's taking some time to... There we go, finally. I love how they just sort of let themselves fly into the fire and burn themselves. I find that quite funny. Just me, I guess. I'm not sure. My commentary is completely random right now. I'm honestly running on hunger right now. I'm starving. It's not even lunchtime yet. You don't sell chilies? Why? I want chili. I want the chili! I want the chili seed! Give me the chili seed! Okay. You sell produce, but or produce, whatever you want to call it. Honey for £500? How could you? What else do you sell? What kind of ornaments? Hay bale, cartwheel, pile of leaves. Really? You're selling piles of leaves? What is wrong with you, woman? Like, what on earth is wrong with you?